All right, what's going on, guys? Saad here. I'm going to tell you guys my greatest accomplishment that I ever had in my life, and that is passing these four exams, the CPA exam. And I'm going to tell you guys how I did it. I have three tips before watching this video, before even starting. I want to give you guys three tips right off the bat. Number one, if you don't have this, you're not going to succeed. Some people have this intrinsically, and some people have to search for it. Some people have to go out and get this skill. But the skill, number one skill that you need for this is to make a goal. Make the CPA exam your life goal. If you don't do anything else in life, just tell yourself, if I don't do anything, if I don't get a great job, if I don't get married, if I don't have a family, if I don't travel the world and discover the greatest wonders of the world, I will pass the CPA exam, right? You got to make it your goal, man. You got to go after this because this shit is no joke. It has made grown ass men cry. We'll come back to that. Uh, second, second most important thing you need to do is don't give up. This goes back to number one. Make a goal, meet it to completion. Do not give up because if you give up, and a lot of people give up after failing the first exam, they fail FAR, they fail reg, they fail audit or BEC, whatever section you fail, please do not give up because I've seen so many people just give up in the middle of the road. They're doing great, they study, they do everything right, but they didn't pass. They didn't get that 75 number, and they say, okay, I didn't get this number. I can't pass this exam. I'm going to give up. I'm going to throw in the towel. Don't do that because I failed a section. I failed FAR the very first time I took it. I got a 63 and it destroyed my confidence. And guess what? It was also the first section that I took. It destroyed my confidence so much that I didn't know if I would go on. I didn't know if I would be able to take the leap and pass all four sections of the CPA exam. I doubted myself. Sometimes I would tell myself, hey, am I really cut out to be a certified public accountant? Rest assured not, I was. And I did pass, like I'm going to show you, all four sections of the CPA exam. So, third and final tip, I have written down consistency. If you're not consistent with study methods, you're not going to pass. If you're working full time, I expect you to study 2 to 3 hours every single day and bump that up to maybe 8, 10, 12 hours on the weekends. Now, if you're studying full time, I expect you to be studying maybe 5 to 8 hours every single day, and that's minimum. So I was studying full time for one of the sections, and I put in maybe 8 to 10 hour days easy. I remember studying one night at my college campus, and I was sitting in the study, I think it was like the student section or the student union, and I was just studying on a Saturday night. Actually, it was a Friday night, and I saw a bunch of people come out of like a meeting room, or I think it was like a social event that was going on, and they were all walking by, and I remember one of them making a joke to the other guy, saying, "Ha ha, who studies on a Saturday night?" And I'm like, "Wow!" And then all of his friends started laughing too, and they walked away. So that really added fuel to my fire, and I remember that night, and I'm like, hey, this is it. This is do or die for me. And I went out, I passed all four sections, and I'm going to show you guys how you too can pass all four sections. Now, the one thing that really helped me with passing the CPA exam were getting these calendars, getting, I think you can get these from Walmart or from Walgreens or anywhere you want, and start setting up your days. So for example, for January or February here, I would list out all the chapters that I wanted to study for the exam, right? I wanted to study, like for example, on Monday, February the 11th, I would study F8. F8 from FAR, Chapter 8 from FAR, Chapter 9, Chapter 10, Chapter 11. So I would study 3 chapters, then I would take a progress quiz. I would study 3 chapters again. I would take a progress quiz, and that went on for February, March, April. If you guys can see this, you can see April I was studying for reg. May I was studying for reg. Then June, and then I went into studying for audit. July, I did that for over 6 months, so from February through August. And this is the key. Not only is it's not giving up the key, but also sticking to a schedule. So let's say you're gonna on Monday you're gonna read, take notes, read the PowerPoints, or read your notes and do some light homework. Do that. Don't start doing simulations. Don't start doing quizzes. Don't start doing progress quizzes. Don't start doing multiple choice questions or practice questions or practice tests or, God forbid, an exam simulation just to feel like you know your material, because you won't. You won't know any of your material until and unless you have mastered every single topic. And there's an old saying about the CPA exam. It's a mile wide and an inch deep. And you just gotta believe it. Then one quick thing that really helped me was this: Ninja Notes. The study framework from Ninja is effing fantastic. This has all the notes that you want, all the notes on FAR. Like this is just FAR. I have another one for this is for regulation. So I printed out Ninja Notes for every single section, and I went through the sections, went through the material, mastered it, mastered Ninja MCQs, mastered Becker MCQs, and just when I was on test day, there were no leaves left unturned. None. None. Like I just knew I was going to kill it, and I did kill it. So, bottom line, you got to organize, you got to make goals, can't give up. You got to always think about the bigger picture. For me, it was always about passing the CPA exam, becoming a CPA in the state of Florida, and um, letting the people who doubted me throughout my life know that no, I am great. I can achieve greatness, and I will be the best of the best. Because guess what? Not a lot of people can pass this, right? Not a lot of people can pass this. It takes somebody special. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of hard work to really pursue this goal. And once you pursue it, man, the end results are all worth it. Peace.